All right, week 10, San Francisco 49ers against Jacksonville Jaguars. So the line is San Francisco by 3 points. I'm going to take the Jaguars on this one. Had to kind of go over the numbers a bit and look at some of the injury stats. So when we come up here to the top, the raw number, the raw model has San Francisco with a 64% chance of winning, which gives them almost 4 point spread, which correlates pretty close to what Vegas is picking here, right? And then when we come over to the box plot, again, you can see that there's definitely some overlap, but with the predicted advantage to San Francisco. When you come to the confidence interval, so again, confidence interval is looking at that mean value, is it shows that there's an advantage to San Francisco, but with the confidence intervals touching, it's saying like, well, it could go the other way around. It could be more, there isn't a distinguishable difference between the two. Now, then when I come down here to the Bayesian adjustment, that's where it starts to say, no. Under these conditions, both teams are actually been outperforming what the model has said. But again, this is over the entire season. One of the things I would point out is Deebo Samuel is still showing up on the injured list, from what I could tell, showing up as questionable. I think that's going to make a big difference. Deebo Samuel is absolutely huge to that offense. Can run the ball, run the ball, catch the ball, and is probably one of the most dynamic ball carriers out there, just given his size, speed, and ability to catch the ball. So San Francisco's lost their last three. Meanwhile, we've got Jacksonville's been on a roll. So one is trending up, the other is trending down. These stats look at all of the data all together. So either way, these are two good teams, should be good. And if Deebo Samuel were coming back, I would be more inclined to believe the model numbers as they are. But in this case, I'm looking at just saying, the outcome of this game is not so close that, or is close enough where I'm not sure that San Francisco is even guaranteed to win. So, and again, I think if they had Deebo Samuel, I would be much more willing to take the Bayesian outcome, but I'm not. So let's look at the performance charts. So a couple things when you look at the upper left, nearly identical. I mean, just look at the runs, the run estimated run scores. Now, the other thing I would point out is, if I'm not mistaken, San Francisco upgraded their defense with Chase Young. That'll certainly make a difference. That will certainly start to, particularly as a pass rusher, start to take in consideration some of these, put some pressure on the quarterback over here. And so let's come over here to the right. San Francisco's definitely been protecting the quarterback a bit more, really well. Brock Purdy's been getting a lot of good looks. Meanwhile, Jacksonville has certainly not been as successful. That certainly is going to lead to some of these more interceptions over here and some of these fumbles. And then when we come over here, San Francisco, that explosiveness, a lot of that's going to be due to Deebo Samuel. So how good is that offense without Deebo Samuel? I would say mediocre. Okay, so the model is saying that they're much more evenly matched, and that's in a with a clear advantage to San Francisco with Deebo Samuel. So with that, I would definitely stop. If you're going to place a bet on this game, take a look come Friday and see check Deebo Samuel's status. If he's playing, I would probably go ahead and go with San Francisco. If he's not, I would stay away from that. So anyhow, if you found this helpful, if you like what you listen to, like and subscribe. And if you got a question or a comment, drop something in the chat line.